Hey, morning, everyone. I I'm just checking some things. Guys, can you hear me? I think you can hear me okay. This is a good space. Hey, welcome to the dock, formerly known as Breathe. Um, Welcome to a good space, guys. Actually, here's the deal. I'm gonna turn this music back on, guys. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but hopefully you can hear me okay. Just checking on some things. So I want you guys to be able to be a part of this. Hey, morning, everyone. A lot of comments coming in from you guys. I feel like if there was a reality, if they're in reality. Wait, I feel like if I was there in reality. There we go. I can read this morning. I'd feel hidden from the world, and that's what I'd want because the world really sucks right now. Yeah, that's so true. It's a difficult space. So here's the beauty of this morning. Guys, you can feel safe in this space. This space and God, we dedicate it before you once again. Actually, the title of this time should actually be dedicate. Because here's what I'd love. We're gonna just go straight into it. It's not gonna be not gonna be a long episode. Maybe it will. Who knows? The space that I'd like to invite you into is this. Okay, for many of you, it's just another work week. So you start off your day with Breathe, just as a reminder of what matters. And for many of you, it's your last week of school. And so there's this discontent with, oh man, just get it done, but also this content with, can't wait till it's done, but also this, again, discontent with, oh man, but what's next? And we kind of know what's next, but we kind of don't know what's next, right? And yeah, the world is difficult. I would say for all of us, can you guys hear me with the music in the background? I'm hoping you can, because for me, it's creating just a really good space this morning. Let me turn it down though a little bit because it's kind of heavy in my ears. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Here's the space of Breathe. Guys, as we wake up this morning, this Monday morning, this rainy for me Monday morning, I'm hoping that you are able to accept this truth. There's a God who wakes up with you. There's a God who sees you this morning. There's a God who invites you into another day. No matter how mundane that day is, that has nothing to do with anything. It's this God who calls us back to life, who makes us feel safe, who is described as a refuge. What's the verse go? The Lord is my refuge. I think I understand this morning what refuge is all about. If you're anything like me, and I think one of you, well, I think a few of you are like me, but there's one comment the world really sucks right now. I got sucked into the world. I've been obsessing over news lately, and that's not a healthy space for me to be, because there isn't a lot of good news. Even I don't know if you saw it with John Krasinski, Some Good News Channel or something like that, Some Good News Network, and he sold it to a big show company. So even that one got sold out. But I mean, I understand that. So let me give you some good things. Here's one. Guys, I don't know how many episodes. I would invite any of you to go back and check how many episodes we actually have. The space we've been able to walk has been kind of cool. Has been really cool. Let me also invite you into one other thing. This verse that is kicking around in my brain this morning, it actually is, you only hear it during weddings. This is not a wedding, so it's Monday. It's a terrible time for a wedding. Let me give you something good to think about, because I think, guys, in these times where we feel like our soul is being just stripped away, like actually stripped away by the events of the world, by what's going on around us, by so much change and so much everything. It feels like our soul is ripped away, and we're in a time of anger and we're in a time of a lot of high emotions and a lot of deep emotions. I'd love to give you this. It has been beautiful. Thanks for the comment. This is from 1 Corinthians 13. So I just want you to think about this. Think about the God who created you, what that God is like. Then let me describe to you this, and how that God would interact with you. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I'm only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. Good comment. I'll have my wedding at 8 o'clock on a Monday morning on a dock as the sun rises. That's kind of cool, actually. It's kind of really cool. Actually, let me back this up. And now I will show you the most excellent way. That's in this big old Bible. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, which is pretty incredible, but have not love, I'm only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. I don't know about you guys, but my soul feels like it's been clanged a lot lately, where it's just exhausted by all the darkness in our world. If you sit by someone, last time I hit a resounding gong, I actually got thrown out of band class because I hit it so hard that the gong came off. I didn't know that you could hit a gong that hard, but I did, as I wanted to see how hard I could hit it. It was really loud. Can you imagine sitting beside someone all day who's doing that? Well, you do. It's called our world. Ooh, fire. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, by the way, that's pretty incredible, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and surrender my body to the flames, but have not love, again, pretty incredible sacrifice, I gain nothing. Here's the most excellent way. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude nor self-seeking, nor easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. So I'm hoping, and guys, thanks for waking up this morning, but I'm hoping you can hear this. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Here's maybe something we all need to hear this morning. Love never fails. As we sit on the dock this morning, and as you just listen to this, by the way, if you're looking for this song too, it's 3 hours instrumental soaking worship, I think is what it's called. I'm hoping you can hear these words, that these words would bring you back to life. We always talk about what does it mean to actually come back to life. Well, here's one. I don't know about you guys, but again, looking at the events of the world, I'm just like, oh man, oh man, oh man. And then I hear words like this and I go, oh wait, oh man. There is courage, there is strength, there is power, there is gentleness, kindness. There's all these things that call me back to life. I'm hoping you hear that this morning. Had a really bad weekend, besides a couple hours, so breathe hits differently today. Oh. Can't see. Yeah. Hits way harder. It feels like I'm being shot with an emotional bullet. Well, I hope the shot is nice. There's just enough madness going on. When you shall see what shall outlast the folly of men, and keep those things in your heart, see those things and behold them with wonder and joy, you shall have peace. Here's a fun one for you. Again, it's hitting me hard today too. Goodness. Last summer, I went up to a park called Yoho National Park. Yoho. Y-O-H-O. Super incredible place. Beautiful lakes, beautiful mountains. Just a really, really sacred event in my life where it was, you'd actually walk out. Let me describe one to you. You walk out from the parking lot, so not a real nice place, but walk out from the parking lot, past all the tourists. Then you get to a space where you could, it's almost like the hills opened up, and there in the middle is this beautiful green blue lake underneath the mountains. It was so interesting to me because it's almost like there was probably several hundred people there, and it was such a reverence. It was such a hush over the land in reverence. That would be something like what this morning is too, where it's just that this is beautiful. Love is patient. Love is kind. So I'm hoping, guys, that this puts you in a good space where you can not just breathe again, but breathe into this day. If it is your last week at school, congratulations. I'm hoping your spirit will rise up even above that, where it's like, yeah, who cares? It's the last week of school. It's fine because I have the rest of my life. And so it's not that we coast through, but it's almost that we're surfing above the waves. The waves of what this week is going to bring, where it's like last week of school. Yeah, big deal. I've got my connections, I've got my space. Hoping that's the space for you. Hearing about a really bad weekend. These are not small things. This is our life. Would you guys mind if I pray for us this morning? Pray for you who are sitting on the couch. Pray for you who are fighting off mosquitoes. What? Pray for you who are still in bed. Pray for you who are just in a space of needing or needing to hear from the voice of truth, or be in a place of healing as well. Mind if I pray? Okay, I pray. God, we thank you for the spaces like this that you call us back to. God, we thank you that you're the God of all peace. You're the God who is patient. You're the God who is kind. You're the God who keeps no record of wrongs. You're the God who is full of love, and yet does not keep that love to himself, but pours that love out towards us daily, this morning, in every breath that we breathe. God, you fill the space of our lungs with your love. So God, I pray right now that you would speak life into our life. That God, as we've come through difficult times, man, oh man, that God, you would be the one who allows us to breathe again. So I thank you for each person here. Thank you that they make this moment into a space where they can actually breathe deeply again. We thank you for who you are. We thank you for how you love us. In Jesus' name, amen. Hey everyone. Thanks for being part of this space. Here's what I'd love to float by you. Been really feeling this week. And I don't know what the future is going to hold for Breathe, and I think it's very easy to keep going and keep going. I think that's super easy. We gotta hear this. I had an emotional breakdown yesterday. I don't even know why it was completely uncalled for and came out of the blue. I don't know. We've been carrying some heavy weights here. There was laughing when nothing was funny, and I cry when nothing was sad. I feel like this entire experience about COVID is kind of like that. Out of the blue, confusing, heavy, powerful can be hard. I agree. I think, guys, here's how I'd like to frame out this week. If you're down for this. Guys, you have to realize that you've been carrying a heavy weight. This is something that I know if you go on any social media platform, and please don't, but if you go on any social media platform, you will see, please reach out, and do that. If you're struggling, please do that. But I think there's also something that needs to be said where this has been such a heavy experience, this whole COVID thing, that it's almost like we don't have words for it yet. Because when's the last time the world went through this? 100 years ago. And it's almost as though we don't have words for the heaviness that has been around. So here's how we're going to frame out Breathe this week. It's a little bit different. And I hope this doesn't upset you, but I've really been feeling like this is the space we need to go. So today, it's just intro. It's just coming in. Wednesday, we're going to go to the wall. Have to go to the wall. Everything's just bottled. We have to go to the wall. So bring your bottles to the wall on Wednesday. Friday, I've got something for you. Friday, I'm really excited about because, in one sense, I'm not sure that here's the weird thing. I don't know about next week. We're not going to concern ourselves with it, but I don't know fully about next week what it looks like. So we're going to just wait and see, whatever that means. Who knows? We'll kind of walk from there, if that's cool. So what I propose for this week is Wednesday, Friday for Breathe, but it's our big episodes. It's the Wednesday where it's like, bring your friends to the wall, bring your family to the wall. Oh man, I almost started crying there. Bring anyone that you feel has bottled things, is carrying heavy weights. Bring them to the wall on Wednesday. Bring your paper to the wall on Wednesday too. And let's not only show our community, but also invite to our community people that we would have. So you'll notice I didn't say Tuesday, Thursday. I'm hoping this is okay, guys. I'm just feeling like as a member of this community, this is how we can have deepest impact with people. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week, a little bit different, but we invite people, just like let them know through social media, whatever, and then kind of cruise from there. Bring your oof. Yeah, when everyone just says just reach out, it's harder than it looks. Absolutely, it's scary and tough, and you don't know what to do. Yeah, because you're like, hey. So I would propose this Wednesday's big episode, not to sell it, but also to sell it. To invite to it is a better way to say that. Is that cool with everyone? Because you guys are the core of this whole experience. Wednesday, Friday, I'll put the episodes up in the next hour. If those spaces are actually available all week long. Oh, that's a good thought. The Wednesday episode I will put up in the next 10 minutes. So sometimes it doesn't appear, but it usually does. We'll put the Wednesday up, and did you guys know that the live chat is actually available all the time? I'm pretty sure it is anyway. And then we'll go from there. Is that cool? Alright guys. Thanks for being a part of this morning. I love you guys. I really mean that. This has been such a journey. I feel like there's not a heavy weight, but a meaningful weight that's on this whole week. Because again, we don't know what next week is all about. It could be you guys dashing off to the mountains finally and getting out of here. Yeah, ooh, indeed, many O's. All right, guys, we'll see you on Wednesday. Vulnerability is terrifying to me, and I think Breathe has helped. I think I'm hiding behind a screen. If I don't want to talk to you guys, I can avoid it, but in real life, it's harder. Absolutely. So here's the deal. Those of us who have been through Breathe, I think we need, when things return fully to normal, I think we need an in-person time, because I'm surprised by the vulnerability behind the screen, but where I love it is when it's in real life, even though this is real life. You know what I mean. All right, guys, we'll see you on Wednesday. I love you. You guys, not only be safe this week, I think we've said that enough. I think have a good day, have a meaningful day as well. Yeah. I'll stop reading the chat because it's awesome. I've changed a lot since I started watching Breathe. I love you guys. We'll see you guys soon. See you later.